Yo, there you go. I had to disconnect my phone from my car. Alrighty. Today's video is the second video in this series, which is the law of vibration. And that states that every object, no matter how small, how big, how insignificant it might seem, it has a vibrational frequency. That is the energy that it puts off. Some items are constant in a sense that they don't really change much. It just kind of changes depending on how you view it, like your perspective upon it. Some of them vary from day to day, vary every day. Now humans, intelligent species like animals and humans, we change very fast, very frequently, very often. And a frequency or a vibration is, just so you can get the concept of kind of what it means, is the energy you put off that is influenced by your thoughts, emotions, feelings, perspective, and your energy towards it. So like for me, when I dance, I give off a very high, vibrant, upbeat energy, a very, I don't want to say very safe, but like a very protective, in a good sense, an energy that kind of fills the room, that alleviates like the anxiety and depression, not depression, but pressure of like, if you're a new student and you come in and you come dance with me, like I'm a very free spirit when I dance. That's the frequency that dancing makes me put off. And that changes for everybody. For school, like a lot of people don't like school. It puts off a very negative vibration for them. But the reason it puts off such a negative vibration is because that's how they perceive it. That's the energy they put towards it. Like me personally, I don't like school. But I know that I don't like school, but I still put the energy into my school. That way, the time that I spend doing school, I don't feel horrible. I'm not like, oh my God, I don't love this. I don't like this. I don't want to do this. Oh, I'm going to just push it off until the next day. Or, oh, I don't know why my teacher's giving me this kind of work. I did have that mentality, but I realized that if I put the energy forth to be positive and have a better outlook on it, that the vibration that it gives off towards me, that the energy that I receive from it is much higher, and it's not as negative. It's not as down, like the frequency isn't as low. And you can pick up frequencies off of anything and anyone. So being outside, nature is a very good high frequency, which is why a lot of people will tell you for your mental health, or if you want to connect more with your body, is to do it outside. Is because the nature around you usually has nature is a very high vibration thing, even in the negatives, like or I guess what would be considered the negatives, like rain, like bad weather. For me, that's a high vibration. I love that weather. That weather makes me feel better. Like I literally go outside and sit in the rain and meditate and work out in the rain, because for me, it's more enjoyable than doing it in the sun or doing it just, I guess, on a normal day. On a normal day, I'll just do it inside. But if it's raining, I'll go outside in shorts and I'll go and work out. You know what I mean? Or I'll go on the run, or I'll go do something. That, to me, is a high vibration frequency. And like I said, you can pick it up off of anything, off of anyone. My dance teacher, for instance, she has this, I don't want to say problem, but she has this unnecessary ability to, not unnecessary because it's needed. It's something that she has to work through, something she has to control. Trying to figure out how to word it. She has the ability to pick up people's frequencies and vibrations and kind of hold them. And that's a good and bad thing, because when she's talking to me and her conversing about the universe and stuff like that, and theological stuff and philosophical stuff, not theological, sorry. Philosophy, when me and her talk, she picks up on that, and it brings her joy. It brings her. She kind of not latches onto that energy, but she latches onto that frequency, and she can kind of absorb it and that will help her through her next few days, or this or that. Which is, I guess all people can do that, but she has a very uncanny ability to do it, because if one person's negative, that can really affect her, or if one person's really positive, that can really affect her. So yeah, she's a dance teacher, so if the kids are being negative that day, she'll pick that energy up, and that will affect her day. Not in a sense of, oh, she has a bad mentality, but as in, oh, her own energy is now lower, because whenever you walk into a room or you walk into an area with someone, if you have a high energy and they have a low energy, you guys kind of go like this and kind of even out. Sometimes you pull them up. Like if I were to walk in the room and my best friend was having super low energy and I had super high energy, I would be doing things to get him up to my level. And then he might just be there like, nah, bro, I don't want to do that. I don't want to say being nonchalant, but being nonchalant is a very, very visible way of being not as high frequency wise, which is why I hate being nonchalant. There are times where I have to do it and I have to kind of disassociate my emotions and be nonchalant. I hate that, because that's not the real you. As much as TikTok and Instagram like to say, oh yeah, being nonchalant so good, this and that. No, it's not. It's horrible for you. It's horrible for you, especially as a dude. If you are a male, it is horrible to conceal your emotions like that, because it doesn't help anybody. Literally, my teacher, Angel, she has told me multiple times, because I was having a few problems with my parents, is that it's not good to disassociate, because when my parents get on to me, it doesn't affect them, because I know why they're responding the way they're responding. But I know if I respond with what I know from the universe, they're gonna just get negatively back at me. So I can't speak it. As much as they say they won't, it's gonna happen. So to me, I prefer to just sit there. I let them talk. I let them say how they feel, and I disassociate my emotions, so that I feel no personal hate or personal discomfort from what they're saying. Because for me, what they're saying, they're trying to tell me these different things, and I'm like, all right, I understand that, but my perspective is different. I don't want to say my perspective is better, but my perspective is more developed in a sense of it is more in line with the universe. So I know what is right and what is wrong for me, even in the standards of parents. Because for me, age and maturity level is not on the table at all, because that has nothing to do with how intelligent you are, nor with how much you understand the world. That has nothing to do with it, because understanding the world is by living in it. I don't live by the world. I don't live in the world. I live by the world. I live around it. I have no care for social norms. I have no care for how people's lives are supposed to live. Actually, I do have some care for it, because I still have to be somewhat 3D, unfortunately. But I have no care for that, no time to put towards that. And my parents I don't want to say my parents are forcing this type of agenda, or they're trying to do this, or they're trying to do that. But that what it comes down to is they're my parents, so they think that because I'm 16 and I have a car now, that I can't do the things I need to do, that I can't. Video cut. There, storage issue. Again, we're running back into it. I've got to start making short videos, like as in, I've got to turn some of the videos I have into short form, so I can delete the actual video and just keep the short form. But that's what it is. Everything offers a frequency, a vibration. Be aware of what you offer, because although you might be feeling like crap, you can always offer high energy. Like when your parents are having a bad day, or they have debt, and yet they still put on a smile and still talk to you and still be kind to you. That is them not hiding their emotions, but raising their vibrations to be more positive. You can do that anytime, any day, anywhere. That is free. Just like it's free to be kind, just like it's free to be hatred, or have hatred, or be negative. Everything is free to do. You just have to understand whether what is right or wrong, when it is right and wrong, and whether or not to do it. That is what you must decide. Thank you guys for watching. As always, the man who believes the journey is over has truly lost, and is worse than the man who knows to continue fighting. I don't like that, actually. Now that I say worse than the man to continue fighting, because that's a very negative way of saying it. Is less aware than the man who knows to continue fighting. There we go. Thank you guys for watching. As always, never stressing, always pressing. I gotta go get to work because I'm at a job site. Thank you guys for watching. Ciao.